Okay, so water, please. This is going to be good. If you want to watch it on your phone or your computer or your tablet, you can do that right now.
Cheers, Rachel.
Just head to Radio 1 on your phone. Okay, so I thought we'd start with a clip from last week that will be new to Rachel and also new to you, Chris, because you were off last week. It's from BBC Newcastle, and they're talking about a politician who has a name that Chris definitely does not find funny. It's Ed Balls. And they're discussing his... Not already. They're discussing Ed Balls' views on builders who do cash-in-hand work. Ready? Both got a big load of water there? Okay. BBC Newcastle.
But I think the sensible thing for anybody is to make sure you've got a record of it and you've done things properly.
Well, Ian Duncan-Smith, the Conservative Work and Pensions Secretary, says he'd never ask for a receipt for a cash and hand job.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Rachel.
Oh, how do you get it down there? Cold.
It's cold, isn't it?
Oh my God.
All good?
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
It was all spray from you, Stark, and nothing from Stevens. But you kind of get the way the game's going to go now.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a receipt for a cash and hand job.
Cash in hand work. Okay, now over to this week's Saturday Kitchen on Innuendo Bingo. Antonio and Girano are off to visit a mill in Italy. Now, they're being very well looked after in that mill, whatever their demands might be.
Now Gennaro must ask the local miller to crush his nuts.
Right, well, that's the hair gone.
It's wetter when you play it, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Antonio and Gennaro there, I do apologise.
Now Gennaro must ask the local miller to crush his nuts.
Yeah, you love that show, don't you, Chris?
It's such a show.
Oh, no, you contact lenses in.
Contact lenses.
Oh, we've had that before. Are you okay?
Yep.
Okay.
We've had a thing before as well where people's eyelashes fall off.
Charlotte Crosby
a bad one.
was like there on the cheek, wasn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
No, mine are all good, aren't
No,
they?
you
look great.
You're great.
Okay, now Tom and Jenna in Teddington spotted the one on Saturday Kitchen. Let's go to a good old classic now from Wimbledon. And on the commentary, it's Rachel's old friend from Strictly Come Dancing, Andrew Castle. Good old Andrew. Always says exactly what's on his mind, whatever it might be.
Keeping an opponent guessing can be as important as the speed and the pace, as Anke Othervong has been saying. And she looks so well drilled, doesn't she?
Good use of the bin there, Chris, not Rachel's face for a change.
She looks so well drilled, doesn't she?
I don't know what that means. Okay, water, please. So many people enjoying watching this today. Amy in Glasgow, Vanessa in Solihull, Mark in Brighton. Let us know if you're watching. Over to just this morning now on Good Morning Britain. And Susanna Reid, also off of Strictly, really tried to send her listeners to have a look at the ITV website until things went a little bit wrong. Water, please. Here we go.
You can find out all the details about our shortlisted mums, including Rose, in our Mum in a Million competition. All the details are on our website, itv.com.
If you're listening, please don't go to that site. It's something very different.
Rachel, it's all over my legs.
Susanna Reid there.
itv.com.
Thank you, Kai, for spotting that one. More water, please.
Brilliant.
Right, do you know what you got to do? You got to really fill your cheeks with this.
Fill your cheeks. Now we're going over to Radio 2 and presenter Paddy O'Connell. Now, Paddy likes to get his guests quite excited before they appear on the show. But even so, I don't really think this was an appropriate way to say hello to this lady.
And thank you, Jeremy. He's still pressing his knobs and levers, and we'll tell you how that's going. Now, Emma Carr is already frothing at the mouth, I think. She's director of Big Brother Watch. Hello, Emma. Are you frothing?
I'm not quite frothing.
All right.
Come on.
I keep going for exactly the same spot,
I know.
don't I?
You don't get any distance. It's very specific.
I'm trying to get distance.
Hello, Emma. Are you frothing?
I'm not quite frothing,
All right.
no.
And
Don't worry, Paddy. She'll get there in the end. They always do.
It's cold.
When they go and see Paddy O'Connell. Is it cold?
Yes.
You're pretty wet.
Are you okay?
You fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sort of stewing at the moment. It's
Okay. Esme in Surrey sent that one in. If you've got any, send them to scott.mills@bbc.co.uk, just like Esme did. Now we're going back to just yesterday on BBC Solent, and it's the Katie Martin Show. Now, good news, everyone. There's a brand new game on the Katie Martin Show. It's a brilliant new feature. I'm not entirely sure on the rules, but based on this introduction, it's something I must listen to a lot more.
So I wondered if you might be able to help me name that bush. Does feel a tad like a game show. Well, I'm not quite sure what channel it'd be on.
Neither am I.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Quick reload,
Saved
please.
it all up for that one.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So that's Katie Martin's new feature on BBC Solent.
Is it running?
What?
Makeup.
I
Slightly.
don't know, is it?
Tiny bit.
Okay, that's all right.
Ready?
Yours isn't.
Name that bush.
Okay, here's the first caller for you on Katie's new game. Name that bush.
It is a big, huge bush. It is absolutely divine. My mum's is a lot smaller. It's still got a fair bit of growing to do before it gets to that size.
What is that?
Now that caller sounds like she's got an amazing bush, quite 70s.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
But let's continue because there's more on Name That Bush.
It absolutely smells wonderful when it's a large, huge, big bush like you.
This is the best.
Let's try and get through it.
Brilliant.
Let's try and get through it. Right, I'm going to play that one to you again. Water, please. Refill.
Okay.
Here we go. This caller's very keen.
It absolutely smells wonderful when it's a large, huge, big bush like you say you've got.
Katie getting help working out what exact type of hedge she's got there. Alison in Portsmouth heard that one and sent it straight in. Good work, Alison.
Brilliant.
Okay, water, please. Not long now.
Hang on.
Over to our favourite. It's Lisa Tarbuck on Radio 2. You love that show because, like, literally you do not have a clue what Lisa's on about, but everyone sounds like they're having an absolutely brilliant time. Now, she takes a bit of time to get into it in this clip, but listen out for the question that she's asking her listeners to text in about. It's kind of quite out there for a radio topic. It's not something I've ever kind of done before.
We're discussing everything as usual. There's a lot of fellas watching the footy while their delightful partners enjoy crimson pleasures behind their back. Let's carry that on, please. Have you ever slipped anything in a stranger's pocket hoping to fox them?
What's happening? Where did that come from?
Where did that come from?
Again.
We're discussing everything as usual. There's a lot of fellas watching the footy while their delightful partners enjoy crimson pleasures behind their back. Let's carry that on, please. Have you ever slipped anything in a stranger's pocket hoping to fox them?
What a phoner.
Yeah.
Text us now. I wonder what stories they got.
Have you ever slipped anything in a stranger's pocket hoping to fox them?
Shane and Gemma emailed that one in. I love the madness of Radio 2. And finally, our favourite clip from Tuesday. Let's make this a good one.
Ready?
Let's make it count.
We heard Rachel Koo being a cook abroad on BBC 2. And in Malay... I know, he's refilling a lot.
Sorry. Where does that go? Seriously.
I know. I mean, massive cheek. He's got massive cheeks.
You only get these
I'm
chances
so
once.
tempted to just do that.
Yeah, but then it'll go over you.
I know. Well, I think we're all right with that.
Rachel Koo, in Malaysia, poor Rachel had been caught out by one of the native traditions. Ready?
Before I leave, the village headman is determined to see if I can shoot his blowpipe.
Yes, Rachel. Just chuck it over him.
Brilliant.
Happy birthday, Chris.
I haven't got as good a spray as you. What can I do?
I know, he does it twice a week.
If I can shoot his blowpipe.
That was Rachel Stevens, Innuendo Bingo.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much for coming along and playing, Rachel. You've made his
That was an
birthday.
honour.